I am making a cheesecake. It's on a whim, but nonetheless, I'm expecting it to turn out delicious. I got a pack of graham crackers. You know the drill. Crush them up. Crush them up until I get the little size that I want. Not too little, not too big. I'm gonna leave some little chunks in there though. This'll do, y'all. This'll do. Now I'm gonna add 6 tablespoons of melted butter. And I said this is kind of on the whim, which it is, but I still like to have some kind of order to it. You know, I still have to have my stuff kind of already measured out. And that was 3 tablespoons, y'all, of sugar. And I'm gonna mix that in until the butter is all saturated into the crackers. Yeah, that's saturated enough. Get that off my hands though. Grab this towel. And here's my pan. I'm just gonna put it in this little 9-inch spring-form pan that I've already buttered, y'all. Put a little bit of butter. And I'm gonna put it in the pan. Drop it right on in the pan. And then you know you gotta go ahead and shape and mold it. First, I'm gonna start like this. Put that over there. Get it all smooth around and kind of make a little bit of edge. And then, y'all, once I got this situated in this pan, I'm gonna set it aside. I got 3 packs of cream, 8-ounce packs of cream cheese that need to be at room temperature. Now these feel like they still have a little chill to them, but that's okay because what I'm gonna do is pop them into the microwave until they get a little bit, just slightly, on the warm side. Pop this in the microwave, and I got the consistency. It's melted enough for me. Enough for me. Now I have a cup, not a cup, but 3/4 cups of sugar that's going right in there with it. And I'm going to take my mixer on low and mix it all together until it's nice and creamy, y'all. Nice and creamy. I think this is creamy enough. I got all the lumps out. Now I'm going to add a 1/3 cup of sour cream, and I'm going to be using this old container first. See if I have enough in it before it expires. Don't want it to go to waste. I'm just pouring it in here to see if if it'll work for a 1/3 cup of sour cream. A little bit more. Let me see. That's about a 1/3 cup. Let me get a bit more out of this container to be for certain. And then I won't even have to open up a new container. So we're gonna let that be about a 1/3 cup. A sour cream that's going in here, as well as 3 tablespoons, y'all. I think it's 3 tablespoons. Hold on, I'm gonna check for you. Yeah, this is 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. And I'm gonna mix that in along with the sour cream. And this is all on low because you know the less air bubbles that we can get, the less air that we can get into this cheesecake, the better it turns out. I'm just going to whip it, I guess, for about 30 seconds. Don't want to overdo it. Before I forget, y'all, let me add my vanilla. Now, I always say I'm going with 3 cups full of vanilla. You know, you always start with 1, but when you know you like vanilla, you're going to put how much you want in it. And I'm going to do 3 cupfuls, or more like 3 teaspoons. And I also have some lemon, a lemon, half of a lemon, that I just want to squeeze in here as well. Just because I like that lemon juice in my cheese. Oops, that seemed like a lot of lemon juice, but it's in there now. Now I'm going to continue to beat this on low speed for about, I say, 30 seconds. I'm going to scrape down my bowl some. Make sure everything at the bottom is into the batter. And then I have my eggs, y'all. Got my eggs. I got 3 eggs. And how I'm going to add them in is 1 at a time, like this. You can't see it, maybe you can, but I'm going to crack 1 egg at a time. I'm going to kind of break it up a bit, like this. Pour it into the batter, and I'm going to mix it in for about 10 seconds, just until it disappears into our mix. Cracking the last egg. So crack the last egg. Got a little shell in it though. That wasn't supposed to be on here. Let me wipe my hands, y'all. Let me wipe my hands. That's okay. Give it a little scramble and pouring in the last egg, y'all. Now I'm going to pour all this creamy goodness back into our spring form pan. And what I have on the stove back there is a pot of water that I'm boiling. What I'm going to do with it is pour about halfway full this pan of hot water, and I'm going to place it in the middle rack, y'all. Instead of doing a bath, I'm going to place that hot water on the middle rack, and I have the oven that's preheating right now to 350 degrees, y'all. And what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to place my cream cheese cake, y'all, into the oven on 450 for 10 minutes, y'all. And after 10 minutes, I'm going to turn the heat down to 250 degrees, and I'm going to let our cheesecake bake for about an hour. So first, let me go ahead and pour this in here. You know, I told you this is kind of impromptu, but here's our nice creamy mixture, y'all. Is going into this pan. And I did taste the batter some too, y'all. And that batter is tasting pretty darn delicious. Something I decided to do while I'm waiting for the oven to cool, to heat up, y'all, to 450, is I had some raspberry preserves, y'all, that I just want to use up. And I put about a 1/3 cup of it in this bowl and heated it up some to smooth it out some. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take some dabs of it. Put one here, 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 and until I use it all up. I'm gonna take some dabs of it. How about right there? Then I got this little stick here, this little whatever you call it, and I'm just gonna kind of swirl it around some, y'all, into the cheesecake and see what happens, y'all. See what happens, because that oven, y'all, is still heating up, and my water is still boiling, getting ready. Before I forget to, I'm going to place it on this tray that I'm lining with some aluminum foil. You know, make sure nothing seeps out. And we finna be good to go, good to go. Here we go. Now that I have everything in the oven, my cheesecake, the hot water and all that good stuff, I am going to let it bake again on 450 for 10 minutes. And then I'm gonna turn it down, y'all, to 250 degrees. And then I'm gonna let it bake for an hour. And here it is. And here it is the next day, y'all. The next day. And it is delish. You see? All to it. Can't even say it. Delicious.